morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Friday morning, and our teachers for this week are the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. Our theme on a Friday, as always, is love, and I don't think that there's much I can write about love in today's message that'll add anything to these quotes from the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. And there's a bunch of quotes today, except perhaps to add this, to double down on being kind to you, especially in those moments when you feel that you deserve it the least. Sunmarie, good morning, happy Friday. Danae, a very good morning to you, happy Friday. Charlene, good morning, happy Friday to you. When you are able to empower yourself through your own acceptance of you, you will stand taller than you ever have before. And love will follow you and surround you, and love will touch everything around you. Stefan, good morning, happy Friday. Right, there's a whole lot of quotes to get through. They're all very short, but it's a big bunch of quotes. We often wait for kindness, but being kind to yourself can start right now. What is your best discovery? Asked the mole. That I am enough as I am, said the boy. When we each do our own work to heal our own wounds and find our own sense of acceptance from ourselves, then the way we play together is completely changed. When things get difficult, remember who you are. Who am I? Asked the boy. You are loved, said the horse. Sometimes I think you believe in me more than I do, said the boy. You'll catch up, said the horse. Antoinette, good morning, happy Friday to you. I am so small, said the mole. Yes, said the boy, but you make a huge difference. I am truly tiny, said the mole. The love inside you, said the boy, is as big as the universe. Sometimes I worry you will all realize I am ordinary, said the boy. Love doesn't need you to be extraordinary, said the mole. Sometimes I worry you wouldn't love me if you knew how bad I was, said the boy. We don't love you because we think you're good, said the mole. So you know all about me? Asked the boy. Yes, said the horse. And you still love me? We love you all the more, said the horse. Sometimes I feel lost, said the boy. Me too, said the mole, but we love you and love brings you home. I think everyone is just trying to get home, said the boy. I can't help but be reminded of Ram Dass talking about coming home inside of ourselves. He was talking about finding our wholeness, knowing who we are at the deepest and most profound levels of our being, and building our lives upon that foundation. And in the words of Ram Dass, we are all just walking each other home. So if you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's slip away together on today's journey, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, then again, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Let your body, in truth, let every cell in your body feel the softening that happens with every exhale. While you continue your full body breathing, I want to remind you that there's a whole circle of us sitting and breathing along with you right now. Take a look around your circle. See the beautiful faces of the humans in your circle. And see if your mind will allow you to fill in the background. Where in the world is our circle sitting today? And in this place where our circle is sitting, if you were to drop your hand to the ground next to you, What would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? How does the breeze feel on your skin? What do you smell? And what do you hear? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Going forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left and also lean your upper body over to the right. Paying attention to the movement of your spine is also something that is worth doing a few times a day. Every time you give your spine movement, you are moving cerebrospinal fluid up and down your spinal cord. That wakes up your nervous system. It switches on your brain. So together with stopping for a few big breaths, perhaps remind yourself to give your spine some movement. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to do that, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then we'll take the next few big breaths together. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, every breath hold is a moment of spending time within you. It is your arms wrapped around you. So as you dive deep inside and welcome yourself home, you are reminded that all of us right here with you are welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as possible. Invite the child in you to participate in this experience. I'll ask you to use a bit of imagination, and I'll ask you to pay attention to what your body feels. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want you to fill the balloon in your belly, bigger than you ever have before. And as you hold that belly full of air, bring your attention to whatever sensation wakes up in your core as you hold this belly full of air. Take your next big breath. Could you feel anything stir in your core as you hold that belly full of air? We'll do the same thing again. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, inhale more air than ever before. Fill the balloon in your belly bigger than you ever have. And as you hold that belly full of air, bring your attention to whatever it is you might feel as a sensation within your body as you hold this belly full of air. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. And I do want you to reach for a bit of imagination. Have the child in you come and play along. Just imagine that as you hold a belly full of air, the tiniest sensation you can feel inside is where that portal opens. It's where the light flows into you. Could you feel it there? Take your next big breath. Place your hand over that spot where you feel the light move within you. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask that light to grow. Ask it to expand inside of you. Feel it becoming more. Take your next big breath. Place your other hand over your heart. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask the light to flow through your body. Feel it move. See it flow into your heart, through your heart, and all around your heart. What would that look like? What would that feel like? To have light all around your heart. Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts, and see behind their hands lights ready to break through and shine through their chests. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies move from the breath holding space into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness to slip in and settle in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. But in our circle, it's your turn to stand up. It is your turn to open your hearts and pour out love on the humans around you. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left, placing your hands on her head. There is a surge through your heart. It's a little bit like placing your hand on a fire hose and feeling the pulsating on the inside. There is that pulsating through your heart. Love runs in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body, and her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. You can feel that connection in your heart. Feel it. Taking another step to your left, to stand behind the next person on your left. Placing your hands on his head, there is again a surge through your heart. Love and light running in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You feel that connection in your heart. Feel it there. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head, and pouring out love for everyone. Making your way back to your space, you can take your seat because it's your turn. It's your turn to be served. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you. You feel the first pair of hands being placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs and streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it. Another pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and again, a pair of hands are placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you again right in your open heart. Feel it there. There's more to come, more love for you. As you feel the next pair of feet shuffle in behind you and the next pair of hands placed on your head, I'd love you to be able to join me in this exercise. Open your hands, turn your palms upwards, and if you can, please say this with me. As another waterfall of love is poured over you, I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving love. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There's nothing I have to first do, first fix, or first prove. I am enough. And then one more exercise I'd love you to join me in. Let's take a moment to step outside of yourself. Stand next to yourself and look at yourself sitting there. Place your hands on the head of this human and speak to you. Say these words. You are worthy. You are worthy of receiving love. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. You are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove. You are enough. Make sure you take your seat and embody this body you have. Give it a hug again. Our circle is complete. We've all gone back to our spaces. We can reach out sideways and take the hands next to us and take the last 5 breaths of gratitude together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thanks to you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a source of light for the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to shower you with love. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Good morning, Nella. Good morning, Michelle. The thought that comes to mind is, please remember to be kind to you, to love yourself, especially in those moments where it feels like you don't deserve it. There's a thought from, I think it was Debbie Ford, that said, love yourself. And it's kind of easy to love yourself when everything's great, when you feel great. But it's really difficult to love yourself in the not so good moments. Can you love yourself there? Can you love yourself through the not so good moments? Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Nella. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Stefan. I don't remember who else is back there right now. Have a beautiful Friday. Love yourself through all the moments. Ciao, ciao.